Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles. Here today to show you a really cool piece of Americana. It's a 1961 Willys Wagon, and this one is a four-wheel drive. A lot of these that you see out there are two-wheel drive versions. This one's finished in the original colors, the turquoise and white, which is a classic color from that era. And this one is very original. It has been repainted. The seats have been redone, but the door panels are original. The armrests have been recovered. The dash is original. It's got the original buttons, temperature control, air control, defrost, cigarette lighter, little cigarette ashtray, original speedometer. The miles are believed to be original, and there's a story behind this Jeep that we'll share with you. You can tell the sun visors are original. The headliner is starting to split. It's original. Original steering wheel. A Spartan aftermarket turn signal indicator. A lot of these vehicles didn't come with turn signals from the factory. The wiper motor has been changed to electric, which is a good add because a lot of these had vacuum motors, and you know about those. They don't work very well. It's got the original Motorola transistor radio. You can see the brake pedal and clutch and gas pedal don't have much wear on them. This came from New Mexico. It sat in front of a motel. In fact, it's still got the Riverside Lodge and Cabins tag on there. And this gentleman that's owned this Jeep for about 20 years, he said he saw it sitting in front of this motel for about probably 10 years every time he'd go up to New Mexico. And one year he went up there, the sign was down and they were selling the motel and the Jeep was sitting there. So he asked and they said the owner had passed away, and yes, they were going to sell the Jeep. So he got it bought, he brought it home, put some tires on it, cleaned the fuel system, put an electric fuel pump on it, got the little flathead 6-cylinder running smooth. In fact, it's running right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's no smoke. It's smooth. The lift gates in the rear work really good. It's got the original hinges, and I love that they coated the floor and then they put the wood strakes back in. It's a nice look. There's the spare tire, and the guy that had this must have had some grandkids because there's little stickers back here in the back, probably where they were back here playing. We left them there. We kind of thought they were cool. But you can see the headliner is original and got a few splits, but in pretty good shape. But all the hardware hinges are really, really good. It's got the Willys bumper with the Willys logo in the back. And coming from New Mexico, it just doesn't have rust on it. It's really, really a solid vehicle. And it drives very, very nice. They also redid the brakes on it. Here's the the passenger door panel is in good shape. It's got a little glove box under the seat, which is kind of cool. And normally when you look in these right here, you see surface rust, but there's no holes. And you can see the original paint color, the turquoise. Some of the felting that goes around is split. This is the worst spot. But overall, it's very good. And inside the glove box, he had to have some tunes, so we put a little Sony Bluetooth stereo. Speakers are mounted on the side. That way it's just kind of hidden away. It's got the twin stick transfer case shifter. And this passenger seat folds forward so you can get into the rear. These sliding windows work. It's got these little pins you pull out and then you can slide them. There's a couple little flower stickers. Probably the original dome light cover, and it's cracked on the edge. But he basically bought the Jeep, got it running, had it painted really nice, recovered the seats, did the brakes and the tires, and just kept it as a toy. Well, he had it, I'm going to look on the title, I believe 20 years. It might have been a little longer or a little shorter, but right around there. But it was his play pretty. He put some shocks on it, Still got the engine block heater from New Mexico. He took it to Good Guys and to the Lone Star Street Rod Nationals. I guess he was a member there. But it's a cool piece, and I'm surprised it sat out all those years and doesn't have any hail on it, or it's got a few little chips. And this paint job is about 10 years old, but it's really very good. There's a little chip where the hood maybe hits it a little bit. All the chrome trim is in really excellent shape. The door handles, the trim that goes around the doors, the hinges. I mean, this thing is just really probably the nicest one I've ever seen. There's the Willys data tag, VIN number. But normally these things are rusted out and take a lot of work to get back to this kind of condition. This one, he didn't have to do much to it. Got a little chip right here. But it's a very good paint job. It's better than probably what it was from the factory. They used an enamel and usually a lot of orange peel. I'm going to do a separate video of the engine because I only have one hand to hold the camera, but I just want you to see the vehicle. The roof is very nice. The drip rail's good. These usually rust out. But if you're looking for one of the best original 61 Willys four-wheel drive wagons, I think you might have found the one. This one's very, very good. The tires are radials, where this thing would have come with some kind of all-terrain looking mud grips that were bias ply. The radials do run better. We're going to have a lot of photos underneath so you can see how solid it is and how good it is. But have a great day. I'm Bronco Bob, wishing you happy trails. We're going to put this on Bring a Trailer and find a new caretaker. Have a great day.